Sagittarius, come closer. Step toward the table in front of me, because from the moment I woke up this morning, I could feel that today was not an ordinary day for you. When I placed your cards on the table, it didn't sound like the usual soft ring of the deck. It felt as if the air paused, as if the whole world wanted to stand still just to hear you. And let me tell you this with complete sincerity. This does not happen for just any sign. You carry a power that even you don't fully understand. You walk through life thinking you're improvising, acting on instinct, not realizing that every step you take is following a purpose older than your own story. Tell me honestly, have you felt a strange kind of emotional exhaustion these past few days? Like something invisible is pulling you back every time you try to move forward? Because that is not normal fatigue. It's not stress. It's a cycle shift, an energy transition, a breaking away from something old that can no longer carry you. And these breakaways, they always weigh on you before they free you. Sagittarius, listen carefully to what I'm about to say. There are 3 energies reacting to your transformation. Not good, not evil, but people who simply don't want to see you grow. And the strange thing is, they're waiting for you to fall so they can feel safe about staying exactly where they are. They need you to dim, to justify their own stagnation. You rise, they fall behind. You move, they remain still. Their frustration is not because of your light, but because of their shadow. And in the cards, one detail stands out. Someone is slowly drifting away from you without a word. No explanation, just silence. They disappear as quietly as a door closing on its own. Sagittarius, when someone walks out of your path without warning, that is not abandonment, it is protection. Sometimes your guides remove people who shouldn't stand beside you, and you are not meant to pull them back. Trust the cleansing you didn't want, but absolutely needed. Now tell me something, right here. Have your nights been interrupted between 3 and 4 a.m.? That hour is a threshold, a moment when your spiritual protection begins processing what your conscious mind hasn't been able to understand during the day. And if you've been waking up at that time more often, don't call it insomnia. Call it contact. Call it adjustment. This is a warning, but stay with me, because what comes next goes even deeper. There is a feminine presence beside you, ancient and quiet. I'm not talking about someone you knew in this life. I'm speaking of a soul from your lineage, a woman who lived generations ago, carrying a pain larger than words. She has been with you for years, but only now is she revealing herself clearly. Her energy is warm, protective, steady, and every time you felt you couldn't go on, she was there, whether you knew it or not. Sagittarius, this woman is leading you toward an important revelation. Not a small secret, not a minor truth, but something that will change the way you see yourself. Something that has been hidden, something tied to betrayal, manipulation, or a lie you accepted as truth simply because you didn't yet have all the pieces of the puzzle. But now, you will. And when the truth comes out, it will not destroy you. It will free you. Tell me honestly, have you been remembering things you never lived? Flashes, images, sensations without a past? That is not your imagination. Those are ancestral memories waking up, genetic fragments rising for closure. You are not losing your mind. You are healing those who never had the chance to heal themselves. And now, Sagittarius, breathe. Listen closely. There is a man whose energy still lingers around you. He is not the new love I will speak of. He is someone from your past, someone who once held an important place in your life, but could not handle the intensity of the connection. He believed he could replace you, forget you, move on, but his energy has been clinging to you for weeks. Not because he wants to hurt you, but because he knows he lost something he will never find again. His regret is his journey, not yours. Your job is simply to acknowledge it, so it doesn't interfere with the new energy arriving. And now, we come to something that will change the rhythm of your heartbeat. Sagittarius, a love unlike anything you've ever experienced is approaching you. A mature love, grounded, intentional, present. This person enters your life through a process, a document, a signature, a workplace, a task, something involving structure or paperwork. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing, divine alignment. And pay attention, they will not arrive loudly. They will arrive quietly, calmly, but with a clear intention. And hear me when I say this. This time, you will not beg for clarity or affection. This time, you will be chosen, without hesitation. But before we move forward, answer me this in your heart. Do you feel this new love is someone completely new? Or do you sense it might be someone who once passed by your life only for a moment? Your intuition matters more than any letter in this deck. Now listen carefully, because this next part is big. I see two financial opportunities. One comes directly to you, and one comes through someone who quietly admires you. This is not luck, not a random blessing. This is repayment, a cosmic debt being settled. I also see keys, two of them. One belongs to a physical space, a home, a studio, a place where you will create something new. The second key, it represents movement, transition, travel, a vehicle, or even relocation. And these two keys appear together because your physical life is about to go through a complete restructuring, a radical shift that changes where you stand and where you're heading. Sagittarius. Now let me tell you something very few people can truly understand. For months, you have been breaking an ancestral chain. This is not a metaphor, it is truth. The burden your family has carried through generations has landed on your shoulders so it can finally be released. It may be fear, poverty, over-sacrifice, emotional wounds passed down like a silent inheritance. And you, without asking for it, are the last one in that lineage. The breaker, the cutter, the cleanser. That is why you feel so tired. That is why your soul feels drained in ways you cannot explain. You're fighting a battle that is not only yours, and in the coming days, you will start seeing the signs of liberation. A conversation that brings clarity, someone leaving your life without warning, a dream that feels like a message, a sudden thought that dissolves a long-held doubt. Each one will be a chain snapping. There is something else I need to tell you, and I mean this seriously. Sagittarius, you carry a gift that has been asleep for years. A gift of foresight, of sensing what others cannot, of feeling vibrations that make no logical sense. This gift is about to rise sharply. You will read people's eyes without needing their words. You will know who is lying without needing proof. You will sense danger before it arrives. Do not ignore it. It is your spiritual inheritance, and it will protect you with intelligence, with freedom, and with your ability to rise 1,000 times over. 2 women have tried to interfere with your path, sometimes through words, sometimes through intention, sometimes through silence. But here is the important part. Everything they've done is beginning to backfire. The chaos unfolding in their lives is not random, it is consequence. Let me ask you something, Sagittarius. Do you recognize them? Do any of those energies feel familiar? And let me tell you this as well, do not worry about their intentions. You are not alone. Your name is protected, your path is marked, and the cards show something I cannot ignore, a significant shift within your family. Not conflict, but purification. 3 people close to you will experience inner changes, each in their own unique way. An awakening, a closing of a cycle, a real epiphany. You will be their anchor, even if you don't realize it. Sagittarius, I also see a short journey becoming a revelation. Whether near or far, something you hear or see on that trip will be a key. It won't be dramatic. It will be simple and clear. Yet it will change an important decision in your life. And there's something more. A card just moved on its own in front of me, and it speaks of a man losing his influence over you. Not the regretful past lover, not the new love. This is someone who, for years, believed he held some sort of power over your decisions. A controlling man, a manipulative man, a dominant man. He is about to meet a version of you he can no longer control or intimidate. He will sense this shift before you even recognize it yourself. And when it happens, his attitude will reveal his true nature. Prepare yourself, because he is approaching a conversation he has attempted to have with you many times and failed. Someone needs to speak with you to clarify something, to apologize, or to close a chapter that has remained open for too long. This is not about revisiting the past. It is about clearing space inside you for what is new. Sagittarius, take a breath, because we are not done. There is a document that will change your life. Not a text message, not a quick note, but something physical, formal, signed, sealed, concrete. That paper will open a new chapter. And the moment you hold it in your hand, you will know instantly that your life has just turned in a direction you never imagined. And now, my dear, let me tell you what has just been revealed in the cards. It is not trivial. You are entering the most powerful growth phase you've had in years. And what's coming is not chaos, not loss, not confusion. What's coming is clarity, opportunity, movement, love, money, strength, freedom, and rebirth. Sagittarius, I leaned toward you just now, and a card that didn't want to speak earlier slipped forward again. The card of the crossroads. Not the kind that blocks your way, but the kind where certain paths stay closed forever and new ones open that can never be undone. This card appears when someone is about to enter a phase where their life can no longer be compared to what it was before. That someone is you. I feel something powerful here, a change in your identity. I'm not talking about haircuts, clothes, or small adjustments. I am talking about an internal transformation, a moment when you stop seeing the world through the lens of your wounds and begin seeing it from a position of strength. Something inside you has awakened recently, whether you noticed it or not. And now, it has fully activated. Let me ask you this. Have you felt lately that you no longer fit where you used to belong? As if you've grown, but the environment around you feels too small? That is the sign of ascension, the sign of a soul expanding. And let me warn you gently, when a soul grows, the people who once fed your doubts can no longer stand beside you. Sagittarius. I also see a shift I didn't mention earlier because it was not clear yet, but now it is. I see an opportunity coming from an unexpected place. A place or person you are not closely connected to, but who has been watching your growth for some time. Not negative watching, but someone who witnessed your struggle in ways you never realized. This may be a person of authority, a mentor, someone who sees your potential clearly. This person will be the key that propels you into a completely new direction. And listen carefully, because everything almost jumped out at me when I saw it. A major turning point in your career or your creative life is coming. It is not just a job change, not a simple promotion. I see a complete restructuring of your life purpose, something that will allow you to use your intuition, your emotional intelligence, your creativity, and your leadership in ways you never have before. You were made for something freer, bigger, wider, and that door is about to open in the months ahead. But there is more, so much more. Sagittarius. Does the feeling of someone thinking about you quietly, but intensely, sound familiar? Because I see a strong energy watching you from a distance. Not with shallow desire, but with genuine admiration. This person doesn't speak, they observe. They don't pressure, they wait. They don't interfere, they study. And the most fascinating part is this. This person is deeply connected to your future, not your past. But for this connection to stay pure, you must release an energetic cord that is still anchored to your back. And I'm not talking about a typical ex-lover. I'm talking about someone who left a mark on your soul, even though the relationship didn't last the way you once imagined. This person has held you captive in an emotion that doesn't belong to you. And the moment you free yourself from that bond, this new love will arrive without resistance, without blockage. Now, let me touch a delicate topic, one that matters. Sagittarius. There is a masculine force that has tried for years to shape you, limit you, or impose their beliefs onto you. This force appears strongly here because, for the first time in a long time, its influence on you is disappearing. And for him, that will be a shock. I see him trying to come back into your life with excuses, with comments, with gestures that once left you confused. But this time, he will not succeed. This time, you will see him clearly. This time, your soul will defend itself without needing a fight. And now, something deeper. I see a physical space in your life that is about to shift. A room, an office, a corner, a place where you spend time. That place needs cleansing, movement, renewal. I'm not only talking about objects. There is stagnant energy there, energy that belongs to another person, or to a version of you that no longer exists. The moment that space moves, your life force will move with it. And that movement will open doors. It will bring clarity. It will attract opportunities that have been waiting for alignment. Sagittarius, let me tell you something that arrived like a whisper. I don't say this often, but you need to consider it seriously. Your intuition is accurate, more accurate than you admit. I see a place with water, a large lake, a wide river, or even the ocean. This place carries a message for you, a message from your spiritual lineage. It is a place where your energy will be completely restored, as if a piece of your soul has been waiting there for years. When you make that journey, you will return, transformed, cleansed, lighter, awakened. Now listen closely. There's something else. I see an unexpected conversation with an older woman. She is not your enemy, not a rival, and not someone who wishes you harm. She is someone who wants to advise you, but hasn't found the right moment to speak. She carries an important message about your family history, something you've never known, something that will help you understand why you are the way you are, why you feel what you feel, why you make the choices you make. This conversation will unlock an emotional chapter that has been sealed inside you for many years. Recently, have you felt as if you're standing between two lives? As if your old self is fading while your new self is trying to be born? That discomfort is transformation. And only those on the edge of a breakthrough feel it. This card shows me something we haven't addressed yet. There is a gift, one you have suppressed since childhood or adolescence. Something you see, something you sense, something you feared or felt ashamed to acknowledge. I'm not talking about basic intuition. I'm talking about a gift that connects you to the unseen. Sagittarius, you feel presence. I'm not talking about ghosts or fear. I'm talking about spirits, guides, ancient energies that come close when you grow quiet. But you've spent your life pretending nothing is happening. You've become accustomed to ignoring it, thinking it was only your imagination. You won't be able to ignore it anymore, because that gift is awakening fully. Let me give you a clear sign so you will recognize it when it happens. In the coming days, you will have a dream so vivid it will feel real. It will show you a place you've never visited, yet somehow feels familiar. That dream will mark the beginning of your spiritual awakening. And if you pay attention, there will be someone in that dream trying to speak to you. That person will be your primary guide. Sagittarius, tell me honestly, have you been dreaming about places you've never been, yet they stir a strange nostalgia within you? Now, I'll pull another card, and what I see makes my brow tighten. Sagittarius, someone has been watching you closely these past weeks. Not an enemy, not a shallow admirer. Someone who wants to be closer, but hesitates because they know they cannot play games with you. They know you're no longer who you once were. They know you're stronger, and they feel your energy pushing them back. This man or this masculine energy, regardless of gender, has a role in your future. Not necessarily love, though it could become love. This person is a catalyst, a key that opens a truth or an opportunity you need to see. But there is something unsettling. This person is afraid. Afraid they're not enough for you. Afraid you will read their thoughts. Afraid you will see parts of them they don't yet know how to handle. Sagittarius, do you already have someone in your heart? Because this energy is too strong for you not to feel it. Now, I move to the next card. Sagittarius, what appears here is a shift in destiny. I don't say that poetically. I mean it literally. A decision you haven't yet made but will soon will completely alter the path you thought you were on. And let me warn you with love, this change will not feel comfortable at first. Life-changing decisions never do. But once you choose, your soul will breathe. This shift involves three things: movement or relocation, a new financial opportunity, and an unexpected alliance or partnership. And within this movement, there is one detail that surprises even me. I see a signature that commits you to something big, but also frees you from something even bigger. Sagittarius, I need you to pay close attention in the coming days, because you will receive a very specific sign, a message, a call, a document, or a conversation where someone mentions a contract, an offer, an agreement, or an invitation. That moment will mark the beginning of your destiny shift. Now, I'm pulling another card, and this one makes me pause. Sagittarius, a woman appears here, someone we have never mentioned before. She is not an enemy, but she is not truly a friend. She is someone who watches you for her own benefit, someone who comes close when it serves her, and distances herself whenever you grow. This woman will reveal her true nature. She will say something, a small remark, an offhand comment, a misplaced sentence, and that is when you will see her intentions clearly. She is connected to your energy in a way that is no longer helpful. Her presence occupies a space you need to reclaim. And when she finally leaves, you will feel an instant release. Let life unfold naturally. Don't hold on to her. Don't save her. Let her go. Now, Sagittarius, I'm opening the deeper deck, the deck I almost never use. It contains messages that activate major life processes, but your energy is calling for it today, so I will open it. The first card speaks of a long journey, not a short one like before. A journey that symbolizes rebirth. It may be across the water or across the world. It doesn't matter. What matters is that this journey will take you to a place where your energy is realigned, where your soul remembers who it is, where you recover a part of yourself you didn't even know you lost. And Sagittarius, there is more. I see an old object returning to you, a book, an old letter, a talisman, a photograph, a journal. It carries a message for you, a message from someone who is no longer alive, and that message will mark a turning point in your personal story. Sagittarius, tell me honestly, have you felt a longing lately that you cannot put into words? As if a place, a path, a passion, a love, or a part of yourself has been calling you from far away. That is the echo. And its appearance now means you are very close to remembering the sole purpose you came into this life with. Now I pull the second card, and this one truly surprises me. It is the card of the time bearer. It has nothing to do with clocks or calendars. It speaks of an encounter that happens when the soul can no longer delay an important lesson. Sagittarius, someone will cross your path soon. This person is not here to stay forever, and not here to hurt you. They are here to awaken you, to stir something sleeping inside you, to show you a mirror you have avoided looking into. You are about to be freed from something that made you believe you had to settle for many years. And the most powerful part of settle, this liberation, is that it will not be dramatic. It will be quiet, unexpected, and final. Now, Sagittarius, let me ask you directly. Have you felt something inside you growing tired of carrying other people's responsibilities? Because that is the key. When the bridge collapses, You are free to walk toward new roads without the weight you used to bear. Now I pull the next card from the deck. Sagittarius. What I see here, I never say lightly. The Moon Gate card has appeared. A card that signals a prophetic vision. It tells me you will soon have a dream. Deep, vivid, symbolic, so clear that when you wake up, you will feel as though someone was speaking directly to your soul. That dream will reveal a path you never considered before, a path not in your current plan, but exactly the one you need to move forward. The dream will be a message, a direction, a warning, a sign, but above all, it will be a key. Sagittarius, I open another card. And now, we step into the shadow realm. The card of 3 shadows appears. These are not new people. These are old energies that have hovered around your life for some time. 3 hidden intentions, 3 individuals who believe they can influence your path. 3 voices offering opinions without any understanding of your soul. But here is the important part. These shadows are losing power. One grows weak from jealousy. One sabotages themselves through recklessness. And the third drifts away because they can no longer endure your growth. You won't have to do anything. Life will take care of it. Now, the next card shifts everything. Sagittarius, the card of the new circle appears. This means new people will enter your life, people who resonate with you, not against you. People with vision, clear energy, healthy ambition, people who come to support you, not drain you. And here is the most beautiful part. Within that circle appears someone who will become a foundation for your future. I'm not talking about romantic love that is a different path. I'm talking about someone who will help you build something great. A friend, a companion, a mentor, a teacher. Someone who truly sees who you are. They will become a new pillar in your life. Sagittarius, let me tell you the truth. There is a light inside you that you have tried to dim for years in order to fit in. But now, that light is shining, and you cannot hide it anymore. Your brilliance attracts opportunity, protection, and powerful connections. But it also exposes those who cannot handle your expansion. Now, the card that jumped from the deck while I was shuffling reveals itself. It is the card of the cosmic bond. Sagittarius, a soul from a past life, is returning. Not necessarily as romance, though it can become love. It may be a deep friendship, a spiritual alliance, a mentor connection, or someone who comes to finish a chapter left open in a previous life. This bond will be so powerful that at first it may confuse you, but do not fear. It comes to complete something unfinished. Now, I pull the next card, and this one is overwhelming. It is the card of the sacred path. It only appears when someone is about to enter the highest phase of their life, when life begins to remove obstacles one by one, so you can walk freely. When your soul has learned what it needed to learn from pain, Sagittarius, you are stepping onto your sacred path. That means your purpose is activating. Your intuition is sharpening. Your heart is healing. Your destiny is aligning. Your soul is expanding. And your life is transforming. And now, Sagittarius, I will give you one final revelation. The last card flipped itself while I was speaking. This card reveals that the next lunar cycle will bring an event that changes something in your daily life. A small event, but a decisive one. It may be a conversation, an opportunity, news, a meeting, a discovery, or an unexpected message. This event will be the catalyst for the rest of your transformation. From that moment forward, nothing in your life will be governed by fear. Everything will change from your expansion. Sagittarius, you are crossing the threshold, and you are doing it with fire, with clarity, with purpose, with strength, and with protection so immense that you would be astonished if you could see it with your eyes. This is your victorious ending. You are no longer who you were yesterday, and you will not remain who you are today. You are being reborn into a version of yourself the world is not yet ready to understand, but you are ready to embody. Sagittarius, your life has just changed. And if this reading resonates with you, if you feel these words touching something deep inside your heart, you may subscribe, share this message, and continue this journey with me so I can walk with you through the flawless transformation you are about to begin. I am here, and I will remain here whenever you